Okay, today I'm talking about game glitches, my experiences. I played a game on my phone called Virtual Town. That game was really fun. I got to play it on the phone I used to have. It was an iPhone, and I learned how to start playing the game. I get to know the characters in the game. I always thought it was weird how, as your own character, your character ages and you choose a child to adopt. The child grows up with you and your character gets way older and the kid gets older, but at a certain point, the person that you're playing or the character you are gets so old they have to retire to an island. And when they retire, um, they go off and then you become that kid that you were raising, and then you just repeat the cycle, and you both age. You are that for a little while you're by yourself, but then you start getting to the point where you gotta adopt a kid. So you repeat the cycle and you adopt a kid, and you build the town up together, and the kid follows you around all the time until they get old enough to do some things on their own. I had experience with some game glitches on this game. The game glitches. See, I'm trying to explain first of all how I played the game. In this town, excuse me, it rains, snows, all the seasons in it. Mm. There's a lot of seasons in it. It gets cold, like it wintry. Snows, sometimes it's magical when it snows, and it rains. Oh boy, there's thunder and lightning in this game too. Um, you can't play this game anymore. Hi. Hello. How you doing? I don't know, I'm speaking English. Anyways, I'm talking about a game glitch. I was playing Virtual Town on my phone, and there's weather in it where it snows in the winter and it rains and thunders and lightnings in this Virtual Town game. I don't think they offer it anymore, but it was fun to play it. I saw videos on YouTube about it, and so I got the game and I started playing it. Um, One time, one of the glitches I had was the something had disappeared that I placed in there, like a bench by a lamp post, a light, a park bench like that. I had placed it there at one point, but now when I went to check on it later on, it had disappeared. It was gone. And then I think, I don't know if I found it later on, like, because sometimes you can see through the hills or mountains. I might have found it later, the bench, and I'm not sure how the game lost the bench. Anyways, because I knew I placed it down. Um, that seemed to be like a glitch to me. And then another glitch, I thought, okay, there's this lottery thing. Was it a lottery? So, yeah, I think you have to go to the center of the town with all the other characters, and you wait, and they call out a lottery at a certain time. Someone's a winner of some game money, and all the characters are AI characters or game characters, non-player characters, and you're the real person character. And all the other characters at one of the lotteries I went to and waited around with them, I saw their eyes, they turned towards me. And that was one of the times that I happened to be lucky enough to win. and all the game characters had turned to look at me before they called my character's name out as a winner. I thought that was pretty cool or interesting. Um, all later on in the game, as I had played it a long time and had started really built up the town, and there's this bridge you build across a river. You go across to the other side of the town. Um, you go across. Is there any? I don't see any things on here where I can. Never mind. They used to have on this live thing. They used to have the thing that goes across the screen. I can't see it right now. The effects. I don't see anything here. Anyways, I was talking about the game glitches. Later on in the game, after I built up the town, in Virtual Town, the I don't know why, but there's these little, I think they're moths or some kind of flying bug that would chase after me. They wouldn't leave me alone. Oh, so weird. I don't know why these little insects, the flying ones, were chasing me. And I'd have to go hide in a building inside the game to escape them. They couldn't come inside any buildings, but as soon as you go outside, they'd be following me, and I used to catch them. Hola, hello. I used to catch the bugs that would follow me and chase after me with a net, a bug catching net on the game, and then I would go sell them. But then later on, some more of these weird bugs would spawn and follow and chase after me, wherever I went. They would follow me and try and bother me. You know, that was a glitch that happened on the game. And at one time, you know how you zoom in and zoom out? Well, I did that on the world. I zoomed out. And you could zoom out all the way up into like almost outer space, because I was above the clouds in the game, and it was like I was almost in space, like it was dark black, but I could see the clouds in the world underneath. So that was kind of a weird glitch. I don't know how I did that. It was like it was a real live world. The town, basically everything else around the town was nothingness. It's just the town. And all water all around it, I guess. It's just, all you see is mountains, water, streams, and just hills or mountains surrounding the town, but that's all there was, nothing else. And I could zoom out above some clouds, I guess, because this game world had a climate, where it would rain or snow. I always felt like the snow was kind of magical when I played the game. I don't know why, I just did. Hello, Jose. Luis. Any other game? Let's see, think of another glitch. Game glitch. I don't know if that was the only game I had a glitch on. I'm not sure. I know my phone itself was kind of glitchy. Let's see. Oh, there's a character in the game, the same one. One of the characters is during one of those lottery things, but it wasn't when they all looked at me. It was just one of the characters that came and sat on a park bench next to my character. I thought that was sweet and kind of cute in a way. I don't know if that was a glitch or not, but it just seemed kind of weird, because sometimes I always wonder if other people are getting into my games, into those games that you play, and they pretend to be one of those characters on the game that you're supposed to be non-player characters. But who knows what they got inside the character and are trying to like communicate with you through the character or something. I don't know. Because life is kind of weird sometimes. Uh, characters. What else is there a glitch about? Mm. The seasons are pretty fast in the games. I think that's normal with games though. That's not a glitch. Um, I know the glitch part was the bugs that were chasing me and the thing that got lost in the, probably in the inside the hill. I think I found it later, but it was awful how it changed like that. So you guys have any game glitches in your life? Or just have all the games you played acted normally and nothing ever happened with any games you play? Or do you play games? I don't even know if you play games. Um, yeah, I think I wanted to talk about game glitches here. I could talk about anything really, because it's a live show. Um, so, you guys want to talk about anything? Where are you all from? Are you all from another country? Or are you in the United States? Hmm. I don't know if there's any visual effects on this live thing. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is stuff that people share. I don't even know how this works. I know the flip camera. It's like a microphone one. Move the camera. Oh, here, look at that. Love your energy. I thought I had the phone on. I love this stand. It's cool. It's so colorful, isn't it? I love the words on it too. Thanks for the like. Mm. 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 I wonder what that blue dot means by the thing. I'd have to test stuff out, but I don't know if it. Let me put you back over here. Okay. Uh, wait, how did I do it before? I can't remember how I put this one. Did I have, I think I had it set like that, sort of. Yeah, like that, okay. You guys, I don't know all the settings in this live thing. It's like a test. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me see what all this stuff does. I don't know. What is this thing for? Oh, I think that one might be for turning it a different way. For the opposite way. I know what that is sharing. Lighting. Create highlight. Highlight. Retouch. Oh, it tells you what it is. Lighting. Mute. Flip. Hide live video. You can hide it? I mean, I can just, like, talk to you and then... Ah, I can still talk, though. And if I want it back, I just do like that. Okay. And, like, I can flip it. You can, if I flip it, you can see me. I'm just playing around with it. Just playing with it a bit so I can see what everything does. Is that highlight video? Okay. Retouch. Create highlight. What does the highlight mean? What's a highlight? What? Why did it create as unlisted video? I didn't want it to do that. Oh, okay. I don't want to start a highlight. I don't know why it won't let me do that. What about the lighting? Why is it doing that? Okay. Oh, look, I could do stuff on here like ASMR stuff. Darn it, I used to have a camera facing down on another camera, on another phone, I mean, and I had held up, the camera was recording my phone. I did a Starbucks app review one time. I thought about how I could, like, you know how people do ASMR? Like, look at my nails. Look, not that long, but you can see them. Oh, maybe because the light's shining on them. Oh my goodness. I like the effect. Isn't that cool? Must be the lighting. Oh, it's probably the light in the background from outside. Isn't that neat? One time I had long nails. I had them done. It was really pretty. Then my grandma told me she wanted me to take them off. She felt like I shouldn't be wearing nails. She said they're such a bad thing to have on your fingers. And my grandma told me that. I felt pretty in them. Nice long pretty nails. Oh my gosh. Later on I tried putting them on I did, you know, when you do ASMR with long nails, you can hear the tapping a lot better. Guess I'm having a little tit-tat too after talking about game glitches. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go get something. Okay. I'm gonna go get something. I need to go get it. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know if my fingernails are longer on this side, or is it just the lighting? You can really see them right here. They look longer. I really think it's cool looking. What do you guys think? Okay. Close view. There's no effects on here. I thought there'd be effects. I really don't. I don't know if I can find the effects they used to have on here, or they get rid of that. They might have gotten rid of it. Oh, gosh. So, what do you think about my other video I did about memories? Yeah, memories, I think. Like, the different things in our past. Hello. I don't know who's somebody here. I don't know if she'd say something. I wonder if the chat thing's working. Oops. I don't know if it's working or not. Gotta keep the phone steady and like pick it up, because then it gets all shaky and stuff. Okay, game glitches. I don't have any other game glitch stories I can tell you about. I don't know if there's any real glitch stories. I have like life glitches, not just game glitches, maybe life ones, where you feel like there's some kind of glitch, what they would call it in the Matrix, I guess, glitch in the Matrix type story. I had weird things happen sometimes, like glitch, like let's say a person sort of met me, and all I remember is them talking. Seemed like they're talking to somebody, but I didn't see them with any phone or anything. So I don't know if they had something or they could talk to somebody, but it was in the past, so I don't know that if anything like that was around in the past. They were just talking to sound like to somebody, but I didn't see any device or anything on them. And the guy followed me, like, when he got on the same bus I got on, and I went home. I was going home, and the guy seemed to be going to. On the bus, he was talking to me. He was telling me things like he's gonna go to my house and follow me, go where I go and stuff. And then when I got off my bus, it was to my house. Then I hurried up really fast, like I wanted to get away from him. And it's weird because when I look back, he also was kind of walking funny, like he dragging his feet or something when after he got off the bus trying to walk. And that's when I hurried up, like not looking back, and I hurried up back to where I lived. And I looked back, and all of a sudden he was gone, like he disappeared or something. It seemed to be like a glitch to me. Like, seemed like he disappeared or something. He went, I don't know what happened to him. Cause, maybe it was just a weird thing that happened. Thankfully, he didn't find where I live. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, another time, um, another glitchy thing, like a Matrix glitch, maybe. Um, I think I thought I saw, you know, I, when I was looking in a room, I could tell like all square boxy, like computerized colorings, squares in one spot. But I was asking my eyes, or was it really like me seeing through the Matrix? Um, if we live in a simulated world, like if we're like they said, you're a sim in a world, but you don't know it, but you just for some reason we are. They think we are. They think if this isn't base reality. That's why we would think a glitch in the matrix. Because if this is just a game, and when you, it's kind of weird if it is a game. Cause another glitch I felt like was when um, I had a dream in my life, dreaming about future events. Like, how could another person all the way across the world dream the exact same thing I dreamed? And that describing it exactly like I dreamed it. How could that be where they're both the same? Like, this person speaks another language, another country, and they knew what I was saying, what they were talking about, what they dreamed about or had an experience of was what I dreamed about in my dream. I couldn't believe they were saying the same exact things, describing what I dreamed about. That's kind of weird, isn't it? It seems like a glitch, but maybe it's not. Maybe this stuff is real. So, because somebody in Israel was a young boy was talking about things in the future for Israel, something like that. Um, Telling about his dream to the Jewish people there in the synagogue or something. That's what it was. So I had seen the exact same thing in my dreams, probably. I don't know if that's a glitch. I'm not sure. Thank you for the likes very much. Thank you for coming and saying hi. I really appreciate you. Um, is there any other glitches? One time I was in my apartment and I heard this loud bang. I went out outside my door down the street just a teeny ways, like nearby where I lived. And I saw this big rock. I thought maybe it had fallen from the sky, like a meteorite maybe. But if it was that big, it would have probably made a big gigantic hole in the ground. But maybe it could have fallen off a truck, but I didn't see it fall off a truck. Anyways, I thought it was like a little meteorite. I treated it in my mind as a meteorite falling from the sky. I went and I got it and I brought it to my place where I lived. And then it gave me this weird feelings about, well, wonder if it's a meteorite, maybe it would be dangerous for me to have it in my house. Because it might give off some kind of radiation or something. I didn't know for sure if it was a meteorite or not, if it had fallen. It wasn't hot or nothing, but it had all these different colors on it. And like, I thought, oh, I better take it back outside. So I took it back out and put it kind of where I found it. So I don't know if that was a glitch or what, I'm not sure. Because of the feelings I had toward this big rock that I found outside. It was pretty big. And another, I don't know if they're glitches or things like knowing about things before they happen. Um, I don't think it's a glitch. Um, Maybe it's a sensing or something like that. Sensing something that happens after you sense it. Some things are like in this different realms of reality, I think. Well, I couldn't find any effects on my video live stream thingy, so just gonna end it here, I guess. I think if nobody is gonna comment anymore or ask me any questions, then I'll just end it here and I will come back on another time, okay? I don't have set times or anything. I'll just think of something interesting to talk about. Hope you're all doing great, okay? Have a wonderful day. Um, Alrighty. Bye. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.